Welcome back, everybody. This is our wrestling review show for all the news you might have missed over the weekend. Saturday was Saturday night's main event. Kind of redundant. Saturday night was Saturday night's main event. We got to see Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, but we also got to see the inaugural United States Women's Champion, Chelsea Green, be crowned. She beat Mitchin in a hard-hitting match. A great match. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments about that match, but she wins nonetheless. Well-deserved. The crowd was excited. The crowd was behind Chelsea Green the entire match. She celebrated with Matt Cardona at Disneyland. Of course, she also paid tribute to Matt Cardona or Zack Ryder with her half leg, half short, half tight, half short combo. It had pictures of her face all over her attire, so that was a good tribute to Matt Cardona. Let me know who you guys think her first challenger should be. Personally, I think it will be Bayley, but there's a long list of women that it could be. It could be Charlotte Flair, it could be Becky Lynch returning. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to be her first challenger. But also at Saturday night's main event, we got to see Cody Rhodes defeat Kevin Owens in controversial fashion. The ref was knocked down multiple times. Kevin Owens had a 10 count at one point, so it could be argued that Kevin Owens actually won this match, but of course the result was Kevin Owens losing to Cody Rhodes. Post-match, Kevin Owens attacks Cody Rhodes. He gives him a packaged pile driver. He has to be stretchered out. Kevin Owens is out there celebrating, goes one-on-one, face-to-face with Triple H in a shoving match. That part was not shown on TV. That part was recorded by fans, uploaded all over the internet, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere was uploaded. But it was also shared by WWE, so we'll find out and we'll continue to figure out what this story is headed. I don't think it's going to be shown, or we won't find out on Monday. We'll probably find out what happened on Friday, considering how both these gentlemen are on SmackDown currently. But during that, we did get an update on Cody Rhodes' injury, kayfabe injury. This is updated from WWE. Breaking. Earlier today, it was confirmed that Cody Rhodes suffered cervical swelling and was kept overnight at a local hospital for observation. While x-rays were negative for a fracture, Cody Rhodes has been officially diagnosed with axial compression of the cervical spine, as well as a cervical strain with spasm. And what that means, it means he's taking a long vacation. It's perfect time for Christmas and the New Year's to be with family. So I think we'll see him back in 3 weeks. January 6th, Raw on Netflix. That's when I think we'll see Cody Rhodes' grand debut to confront Kevin Owens. But until then, we have a few weeks. We have a couple weeks. Maybe we get to see some build-up between Kevin Owens and Triple H. Maybe we get some play on what happened there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you guys excited for this change of pace for Kevin Owens? Do you think he's going to resign? I think it's guaranteed he's going to be resigning, because this is a hell of a story that he's currently involved in. And I just don't think this is going to end with him losing and being out of the company. I think he's going to sign a long-term contract, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Moving on from the world of WWE, let's go into the world of AEW and AEW related storylines, because we got a couple of them. We had at the latest GCW event, Chris Jericho attacked Matt Cardona and Effie at Highest in the Room 3. So it's very weird to me that Chris Jericho can show up in GCW, but people like Willie Mack, Ricky Starks, they're not allowed to show their faces at GCW currently. Is this because it benefits AEW for Chris Jericho to show up? That way he can sell pay-per-view spots for Ring of Honor with Matt Cardona, probably. But at the same time, why would GCW allow it? Maybe it's because it's just TV time for them. But it seems like it's not mutual benefit at this point. I feel like AEW is using GCW for certain things, but they can't use their talent. So it's kind of weird, because certain talent can go to GCW. Marina Shafir was just there. Jon Moxley was there in her corner. So it seems like some talent can't go. It seems like some talent can go, but a lot of talent can't go to GCW. So we'll give you the news as it happens. We'll see what happens in the future. But now we're going over to Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, which is not a company you typically hear on news sites or news reviews, but we did have a match. It was QT Marshall versus MJF. At some point in the match, the referee gets knocked down. QT Marshall is about to cheat to win. And who is there to stop him? None other than AJ from the Costco guys. He stops QT Marshall in his place, helping MJF, but MJF doesn't like it. MJF steps face to face, has some exchange of words with AJ and gets the win eventually. But is this AEW's answer to Logan Paul? Is AJ from the Costco guys? I'm here for it. I would like to see MJF versus AJ. Make it happen at All In Texas, because that would be a lot more interesting, at least in my opinion, to what Adam Cole's got going on with MJF. You get to see the superstar of AEW, one of the greatest wrestlers in AEW, one of the greatest showmans in AEW, versus MJF. No, I'm just kidding. You get to see AJ and MJF. You know, AJ, big star in social media. MJF, love him or hate him, he's a big star in wrestling right now. So that would be a marquee match to get people to buy All In and fill that stadium up, I think. So I'm excited for it. Let me know what you guys think. Will you guys be excited to see AJ versus MJF? Let me know in the comments. But also, I wanted to take this time to remind you that me and Adrian, we do a live stream after every Monday Night Raw. So catch us today, right after Monday Night Raw. We'll talk all the review. We'll talk wrestling, just chat, discuss news that we might have missed. So join us and join our conversation. We love to have you in the comments. Moving over to AEW Collision, we got to see the return of Julia Hart attacking Jamie Hayter. So it's good to see her back. The women's division in WWE, AEW is just legit now. We got a lot of people coming back from injuries. We got women's titles. We got women's mid-card titles that just made a debut in WWE. So right now it's a great time for women's wrestling. We got to see Toni Storm get back in the ring. She had a match on Rampage. She had a match on Collision. She's got a little bit of amnesia, so she doesn't remember who she is or what she does. She thinks this is the first time that she's in AEW. She mentions she's all elite. So we got some good storytelling, some good compelling stories going on in AEW as well. So I don't think this is the end of the timeless Toni Storm character either. So we'll see where this heads out. Also, in this interrupted promo vignette that Thunder Rosa had, she challenged Mariah May to a TJ street fight at World's End. So I'm happy that Thunder Rosa is finally getting her shine in AEW once again after being, seems like, out of championship contention for a solid 2 to 3 years. So I'm glad to see her back in AEW and back in the ring and back on pay-per-views instead of just Collision and Rampage. But we're also getting closer and closer and closer to WrestleMania season, and the closer we get, the more rumors we hear about potential people being in the WWE Hall of Fame. And we had the chance to speak with one of those people that should be in the Hall of Fame, Earl Hebner. If you want to hear our interview with Earl Hebner, click this video right here. Thank you. I wasn't recording. I wasn't fucking recording. It's all good. It's all good. Happens in the hood, baby.